So now we're going to discuss your mindset. What does mindset mean? The term mindset has been around the self-help sector for a long time now, and with good reason. Now there are many different types of mindsets. So don't get confused when someone tells you that there's only a few. There are other mindsets that can impact on your world. An ageist mindset, a fear mindset, an abundance mindset. Basically though, your mindset determines your quality of life. What you determine as you is an interplay of a lot of things, including your beliefs, your values, your identity, your frame of reference, your inborn traits, and that's the emotional and physical, self-limiting beliefs, habits and routines, the rules you have in your life. Your mindset is a set of beliefs around what is possible in your world. Getting an understanding of what you're capable of and what the world is going to deliver to you. Mindset underlines all this. So how do you identify your mindset? One of the ways you can start to look at it is how you deal with the problems in your life. We call these coping mechanisms, and they underpin how a person will deal with the obstacles that come in their way. Coping mechanisms include negative coping. This is how you negatively deal with problems and yourself. You are more likely to be almost waiting for the next problem to happen, and then there'll be a sort of a victim or a martyr sort of view of yourself and how the world treats you. There's an element of poor me in this. I think we all know someone like that, hey? The next one is, this can seem to be okay on the surface, in that these people will look at the positives in a situation, which is good, which is a really good start. But it's possible that with constantly looking to the positive, you don't actually investigate what is really going on in your world. And you may have a tendency to avoid or pretend that everything is just fine when it's not. Avoidant coping. Most people who regularly use substances, drug use and alcohol to numb themselves will tend to have more of an avoidant way of coping. Avoidant coping, short term, actually can be alright, it can be fine. Like going for a run to get away from your partner for a while to cool down and have a bit of a think after an argument. That sort of example can be very healthy, but long-term avoidant coping is not good. The obstacles and problems are never resolved. Problem-solving coping. This one is the ideal one to have mostly. It involves acknowledging the problem or the obstacles and then eventually the resolution of this problem. It's about seeing the problems as an opportunity for growth and an opportunity to become more powerful. Can you see yourself in any of these? Sometimes it can be a combination of the two. For me, I am a complete problem solver, but at times I try to step away and practice just a little bit of avoidance short term. Sometimes I'm actually too much of a problem solver. An example of this is when I'm trying to fix something and it's not working the way I wanted it. I can get the shits and make this situation worse if I continue. I have learnt with maturity to step away for a little while and go and calm down. And this always makes it better, like always. So think to yourself what coping mechanism you tend to use, and pause the video to have a bit of a think if you need to. This identification of your coping can give you then an idea of what sort of mindset you tend to have. Life can be hard as we all know it, and we need the ability to endure the hard stuff that comes along the way. And the only way that will really help you endure is your mindset. And if you get this right, by laying down the foundation that will help you to become more resilient. Your mindset is the most important feed into your perspective on things in life. It makes up part of the lens that you look through when you're viewing your life. The development of your mindset is your decision. You can choose to look at the world as threatening, or you can choose to look at the world with potential for better things. It's entirely and completely up to you. You will see and experience evidence for whatever way you decide to look at the world. So wouldn't it be better to receive evidence that the world is a good place and have it confirmed? Then to do this, you need to see the world as a good place for this to occur. You know that regardless of what happens, you'll always have the choice as to how to respond in a given situation. Realizing that life is happening for you, not to you. From this perspective, you can look for a solution. You will look for the learning in the experience. Mindset is a subset of beliefs about what you're capable of and what the world is at its foundation for you, whether that be good or bad. Your mindset affects everything in life, your happiness, the outcome of anything, because you work on the learning and the growing, and then you're able to flip something from negative to positive.
This video is brought to you by Creative Pathways Coaching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to see more, and I'll catch you in the next one.